Look at the forecast map right now. You don't see much of the way of cloud cover. It's hot, it's dry across the west. But when it gets real hot and you get above 100 degrees in the Treasure Valley, you're starting to heat up just enough. You're causing that air to rise and some isolated storms trying to pop up. We see them mostly north and east of Stanley. In Washington State, there's a low pressure system right up in this region here. And there's a weak cold front where the air is a little less hot on the other side of it. Very hot air is squeezing up ahead of it. So we got temperatures 97 Twin Falls, over 100 of the Boise area. The heat builds in as this front goes through. Could trigger a few thunderstorms even overnight tonight in eastern Oregon and the west central mountains. The Magic Valley, Sun Valley should stay dry. Tomorrow, a couple of stray storms could push up into the central mountains as well. So this was that cloud cover developing during the afternoon, and it's just a little bit of that drifts overhead, but it tends to dry out pretty quickly. However, eastern Oregon, west central mountains, you have a chance for those storms. Here's tomorrow. Instead of 101 in Boise, we'll drop to about 97. And you see the 80s to the west, so a slight dip in the temperature, not much. Twin Falls dropping, actually staying the same at 97, and Ketchum just as warm, if not hot. Here's my Scott score for the Boise area coming up for the day tomorrow. I'm going to go with a 7 out of 10. A lot of sunshine for most of the day. It would be an 8 if we just weren't so hot. 97 degrees for the high temperature. Lots of sunshine and a breeze, which is actually kind of nice when it gets this hot. So there'll be a little bit more of a breeze during the day tomorrow. If you're boating, keep that in mind, a little bit more of a breeze out there. Here's the Scott score for across the region. Lots of 7s because of the heat. Most locations. Pine could get a thunderstorm late in the afternoon, but McCall, Stanley, Ketchum, the higher elevations, Pomerel, Silver City, all up at 8s. There's a 9 showing up here at Pomerel. I got here for the day tomorrow because of the comfortable temperatures and the higher elevations. It's pretty amazing. We keep the sunshine. Looks great in Yellowstone and Jackson as well. Pocatello, a 7 out of 10 at 95 degrees. It's going to be a little bit hot. Here's the Valley County area today. We can see there was plenty of sunshine. For the McCall area, specifically, as we go through the week, you see 80s. We drop to the upper 70s, mid 70s Thursday and Friday. And then look at this. Next weekend, it could go to 87 this time next week, next Sunday. So the heat's going to come back next weekend. For the Sun Valley area, we saw a few clouds last night. There was some storms nearby, but plenty of sunshine throughout the day today. Low 80s going to mid, it'll be warmer than that, mid to upper 80s tomorrow. We drop to 81 during the week, and then as we go through the weekend, we heat up. 83 Saturday, 90 degrees during the day on Sunday. So here's the futurecast, and it shows the hot weather all the way up into central Idaho. Our cold front approaches from the west, and as it does, it'll push the heat to the south a little bit. We're still going to be hot. Tomorrow will be a process of kind of changing the temperature. We're still hot during the day. The breeze will pick up as it sweeps through. There's what could be a strong storm pushing right up through the central mountains tomorrow, but it may be isolated, but there's a chance of some very gusty wind with any storms that form tomorrow. In general, though, by Tuesday, here we are with lots of sunshine, dry conditions continuing. Pretty impressive how it just dries right on out. So near 100 tomorrow, 97. There's that stray storm pushing to the east for the Boise area. Mostly sunny for the most part. Overnight, a couple storms for the McCall area. Temperatures in the 80s in the afternoon tomorrow with mostly sunny skies. It's this storm going possibly through Pine and near the Stanley area that we'll watch tomorrow afternoon. But outside of those isolated storms, we're still seeing temperatures well into the 80s to near 90 in the Haley area, and still in the mid 90s at least for the Magic Valley with mostly sunny skies. The extended forecast for the Magic Valley shows temperatures in the upper 80s. You see some 90s there for the Magic Valley, 80s in the Wood River Valley. As we go to next weekend, it gets even hotter, 97 degrees in Twin Falls. And here we are dipping to 91 in Boise on Thursday, 99 Saturday, and I've got a 103 by this time next week.